See? So, John, first of all, thanks a lot for being here today with us in Mexico. It is a tremendous pleasure. It's a dream come true to have you here.
It's my joy. Thanks for having me, Spencer. I enjoy you very much.
Thank you, John. Hey, the first thing that I wanted to ask you is, who is John Maxwell?
Well, I'm 65 years old. I have a wonderful family that I grew up in. My father is still alive. He's 91.
Wow.
And my mother passed away 2 years ago. They were married for 66 years.
Wow.
And my father was the president of a university and a great thinker and a positive person. And so he basically taught me what I would call my success principles in life. And I was married 43 years ago. We have 2 children. We have 5 grandchildren.
Wow.
And I speak and write books and try to help people.
So simple.
So simple.
Yeah. Wow, thank you, John. And you say a lot in your books, you say a lot that people are the choices they make.
Yes.
So what are those choices that you make daily that make who you really are?
I had a mentor, a wonderful man who just passed away 2 years ago, John Wooden.
Okay.
In the United States, he was known as the wisest coach in sports. In fact, he was named the coach of the century in America. So
wow.
He was a man of great wisdom. And he taught me, and he would say to me many times, he'd say, John, there's a choice you have to make in everything you do. So keep in mind that in the end, the choice you make makes you.
Wow.
And he said, you have to understand that we are today who we are based upon the choices we make. Who are our friends? What are we going to do with our life? Are we going to have a good attitude about the things of life? And I found that choices determine our success much more than giftedness or much more than intellect. It's the choices we make. And so I teach a lot. In fact, I wrote a book a couple of years ago on choices and just really tried to help people understand that the book was called Talent is Never Enough. That no matter how talented you are, if you don't make the right choices, you won't do well.
So, who can be successful, John?
Well, first of all, you have to define success. In fact, one of the things I'm doing today at the seminar is I'm going to define success for everybody this morning. Because everybody wants to be successful, but if I would ask you, Spencer, what do you think success is? And you'd give me a definition. I'd go to your mom and ask her what she thinks success is. She'd give me a definition. In other words, it's very personal. And I think that success is 3 things. I think success is knowing my purpose in life. I think people that are successful, they know why they're here. I think secondly, it's growing to my maximum potential. It's me developing myself and being the best that I can be. And I think thirdly, it's sowing seeds that benefit others. In other words, doing things that add value to other people. So it's just not ourselves that benefit. And I'm going to talk about that this morning. I'm going to try to teach people to understand that they can know their purpose in life and they can grow to their maximum potential. And then they need to take that, what they're learning and how they're growing, and they need to pour that into other people's lives.
Wow, that's beautiful, John. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And what message would you give to a lot of people, because there will be a lot of people watching this interview
Yes.
that haven't found that purpose, that are maybe desperate, that are sad, that are depressed. What would you tell them in order to help them?
Well, I would tell them to read my books.
And come watch your seminars, right?
Come to my seminar. Yes. Be here. You ought to be here today at this seminar, and that's why you're doing this. The reason you're doing this seminar is to help people, is to help them discover success and help them to find out for themselves what success is in life. And one of the things I really value about you and appreciate so much about you is that you really have devoted this part of your life to really helping people to be successful. And we're going to have a great seminar. But I would say that if you want to be successful, you need to find other people that are successful and ask them questions and ask them about their journey. And
what we're doing right now, right?
That's exactly right. and then read books on success and go to conferences on success and seminars on success. All those things are going to help you to be who you want to be.
I think that people underestimate all that material, right?
Oh, very much so. No question. It's there.
It's there.
It's there. That's why one person reads those books and does well. Another person, they could read those books, but they don't, and they don't do well. That's not a coincidence. It's a choice.
It's a choice, exactly. John, a question that for me it's one of the most important questions that I'm gonna do right now. It's what's the belief, the core belief that has brought you to this point of your life?
Well, my core belief is that that most people never will reach their potential unless they have help. And I feel that God has called me to help people reach their potential. And what that means is, I know for myself, I have the success I have had is because I've had other people come alongside and help me. I haven't done it all myself. I'm not that good. And so I think everybody can get better and do better and grow and be successful, but they just have never been coached or taught or helped. And so that's what I do. Sometimes I call myself a lid lifter. People, all of us have lids, and we try to get any higher. Our potential is stymied, and what I try to do is I try to lift that lid so a person can grow and develop and really reach their potential.
Raise the standards.
That's exactly right. That's what I try to do. Yeah.
Awesome. John, the last question. There's actually a lot of people that couldn't come today. A lot of people that actually didn't believe you were gonna come. And this question is, I think, the most important one for the people who are gonna watch this interview. John, will you come next year, 2013?
I will only come next year if you ask me to come, and if you are in charge of the conference, then I'll come.
I will, absolutely. Thank you very much.
That's
John.
a deal.
That's a deal.
That's a deal.
That's a deal. Well, thank you very much, John, for this incredible opportunity. We love you in Mexico. We love you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate everything what you do, and we're so thrilled, so excited to be here today with you.
I'm thrilled to be with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, John.